Hi everyone, and welcome to another maths lesson all about money. And today we are going to be comparing amounts of money. So this is our money, as we well know by now. So our Infocus task for today concerns Hannah and Elliot. Hannah says, I have this amount. Elliot says, I have this amount. Who has more money? So you need to look at the pounds and the pence that they both have, add them up and compare them. Who has more? And then how can you show that? Have a go at that now. Okay, so let's see, what do we need to do here? Hannah, first of all, has. Now I'm going to do the pounds and then the pence separately. You could work this out using a number line like we did last week, or maybe by this point you can do it just like this, because we're working with quite small numbers. Now the pence. And then you can put that together to say how much she has. Now let's look at Elliot. So Elliot has £1 and £1, which equals, nice and easy. And then for pence, he has 10, add 10p, add 10. And how many pence is that? And then how much is that all together? And then you need to tell me who has more. And then you can tell me how much more they have. That would be really clever. How do we find the difference between two amounts again? I wonder if you can remember. So someone has this much more money. You can use your crocodile to show the biggest amount and the smallest amount. You can use column subtraction to work out this number here, to work out the difference once you've got those two amounts. And then you can use bar models and part wholes. Have a go at that now. Okay, let's start to fill some of this in. Hopefully you've already got some of this. So Hannah has £2, add £1. What's 2 add 1? What's 2 add 1? Simple, it's 3. What's 10 add 5? Add 5. Okay, there's a few ways you could do this. You could start on 10 and then count in fives. 10, 15, 20, 20p. Or the way I do it when I look at it, I think, well, I know 5 and 5 is 10. 10 out of 10 is 20. Bam! Useful. £3.20. Oh, it's just not letting me write there because my face is in the way. There we go. £3.20. Okay, and it has 1 add 1, which is 1 add 1. Yes, you should be shouting it at me in a non-aggressive way. 10 add 10 add 10. 10, 20, 30. 30p. Just going to get rid of that squiggle I've just made because I've just learned how to turn my pen into an eraser. Oh, exciting times. Okay, so I've got £2.30. Now looking at those two amounts, who has more? What's more, £3.20 or £2.30? They've got similar numbers going on there, but it's all about the pounds, who has the most pounds, and that is Hannah. So Hannah has how much more money? How do we find that out? Do we remember? So we need to do a column subtraction. So we put the biggest number on the top, and that's £3.20. Underneath is £2.30, and we're going to take away. So 0 take away 0 is 0. 2 take away 3 is, if any of you said 1, no. You can't flip them around. You can't do 2 take away 3. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to borrow. So we borrow from this guy over here. And they become, that's right, 2, because we're borrowing 1 to turn this into a 12. 12 take away 3 we can do. 12, 11, 10, 9. Don't forget the decimal point. 2 take away 2 is 0, so that's no pounds. And how many pence? 90 pence. So Hannah has 90 pence more. Probably don't need the word money there actually, do we? When I think about it grammatically. Hannah has 90 pence more. There we go. Super. So the larger amount, as we know, is £3.20. Whoops. And it's larger than £2.30. Now you could show this in bar models to show how those amounts are made. So again, you'd be using a ruler. Whee! Not like this. So let's do Hannah's first. So she's got, let's write it in pence. So she has 320 pence. So 200 of that is in one coin, the £2 coin. And then 100 is the £1 coin. And then she's got 10p, 5p, 5p. How am I going to fit that in? 10p, 5p, 5p. Try and make them roughly the right size. And that's how Hannah's pennies are distributed. She's got 5p, a 5p, a 10p, 100 pennies and 200 pennies to make £3.20. And you can do that for Elliot. You could use a part whole. I would love to see what you have used to represent this problem today. Okay, let's have a look. So now today they're doing it in a very specific way in the book. They're looking at like for like coins. So they're looking at the pounds and going, they have £2. You know, I confused myself there because it looks like Hannah only has, the £1 down here. That was very confusing. Right, so Hannah has £2 and Elliot also has £2. So that's the same. They both have a 10p. They both have another 10p. But then the coins left over that they haven't compared, he's only got 10p and she's got 1p. So she has 90 pence more. Sometimes in maths, no problem, they do things in very strange ways, but it does eventually make sense. Hannah has more money. Okay, so crisps, Mrs. Boucher's favourite secret snack. So we've got red crisps, ready salted, for £3.25p. And then we've got the green crisps, cheese and onion maybe, for £2.85. Which bag of crisps costs more? So the way they're comparing that is they're looking at the pounds. So this one, they both have £2, but this one has an extra pound. And this one does not. This one has 60p, which is less. These are the same at the bottom. Okay, so this one costs more. Again, a bit of a strange way of showing it, but if you had the coins and were able to lay them out like that, it might help. Okay, so again, they're showing that these are the same. So they've both got 25p here and £2 here, but all the coins left over, this red bag has more. Okay. So the red crisps cost more than the green crisps. Okay, compare. Who has more money, Elliot or Hannah? So Elliot up here has £12.25p. Hannah has £10.95p. She has more pence, but does she have more money? No, 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 because it's all about the pounds. Elliot has 12, Hannah has 10. What's bigger, 12 or 10? Please tell me you said 12. Yes, so Elliot has more money. Who has more money, Hannah or Ruby? Hannah has £10.95. Ruby has £12.75. Who has more money? I'm hoping you said Ruby, because she has £12 and Hannah only has £10. Who has less money, Elliot or Ruby? Ah ha ha ha. So they have the same amount of pounds, 12 and 12. That's the same. So we've got to look at the pence. What is less? The question is about what's less, 25 or 75? What's the smaller number? 25. So who has less? Elliot has less. Okay, arrange the amounts of money in order. Start with the smallest amount. So we know who has the least. Who has the least amount of pounds, least amount of money? That's Hannah. Who has the most? £12.75. That is Ruby. So nicely in the middle is Elliot. Okay, right. So now we need to complete these worksheets. So you don't need to colour in a box because you don't have the boxes. You just need to write the number of the question, A, and then write the amount, the biggest amount of money. So it would either be A, 50p, or A, £1 5p, or A, £1 2p. Which one is bigger? You write that. So for example, A, and then you write the one of these that is biggest. I'm not going to give you this one. It's too easy. You can do this. So pause the video and do that now. Okay. Did you have a go at that? So you know it's not the 50p. It's either £1 and 5p or £1 and 2p. What's bigger, 5 or 2? 5. Super, super simple. So you might have written it £1 and 5p, which is fine. I'm just going to write it the way how we normally write it, which would be £1.05. What about this one? What did you get? £3.15, £1.50 or £2.85? What's bigger, 3, 1 or 2? 3. Super simple, easy peasy. £3.15. It's all about those pounds. I was going to write a pound sign then. Letter C, Mrs. Boucher. Okay, £7.62, £6.95 or £7.71. Okay, we've got two that have £7, which is our biggest amount of pounds. Let's look at the pence. 62 or 71, what's bigger? Got to look at the tens column, not the ones column. That's where lots of us get confused. So your answer should be £7.71, because 70 is bigger than 60. Okay, last one, £10 and 2, £12 and 5, or £12 and 2. So you've got to look at those two £12 because they're going to be the biggest. What's bigger, 5 or 2? £12.05. When it's just ones, like 05, that's why the O is there, because there's no tens. Otherwise, it would be £12.50. Well done if you got those right. Let's look at this page now. I think this is the last page. Oh, no, there's an extra page. There we go. Okay, cross out the group of coins that has the least amount of money. Now, I had to get a little bit creative thinking about how you could write this. So we can't cross it out because it's not in front of us. So what we can do is we can write both amounts and then put the less than sign here. So write the smallest amount this side and the biggest that side. So if we look at A and work them out together first. So we've got £2 add £2, which is £4, and then counting in fives for the pence, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we've got £4.20. Let's look at this side, 50p. So two 50p's make a pound. So that's £1, £2. We've got two 20s. 2 add 2 is 4, so 20 add 20 is 40. So that's £2.40. And this one was £4.20. So which one's smaller? You said £2.40. Well done. That is less than £4.20. Okay, you see what I want you to do? Pause the video and do the rest of those now. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at the next one. So we've got £1, £2, £3. These two make another pound, £4. These two make another pound. So we've got £5 here. I'm going to write them down because otherwise I forget. Okay, we've got £2 add £2, which is £4. Oh, two 50s make another pound, £5. And how many pence? 2 pence. So very close, very similar amounts, but which one is less? It's the £5 because there's no pennies. I see what I've done here. I see what I've done. I've written a pound symbol when there's already a pound symbol. What am I like? Goodness me. And our larger amount, I went to do it again. It's automatic. £5.02. Okay, let's look down here. Ooh. Okay, £1. Add another pound is £2. Add 50p is £2.50. Here we've got £2. And then pennies, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. £2.13. Now they're both £2, but which one is the least pennies? £2.13 is less than £2.50. Look at the last one now. £2.50, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. £2.64. And here we've got £2.50, 60, 70. Which one's smaller? £2.64. Which one's bigger? £2.70. Well done if you've got those. Okay, so this is like our guided practice that we did before, but with slightly different amounts. So Sam, his speech bubble is this one. I have £2.38. Charles says, his is this one. It's a bit hard to tell. He has £3.12, and Lulu has £2.41. So you need to answer these questions. Who has more money, Sam or Charles? Who has more money, Sam or Lulu? Who has less money, Charles or Lulu? Who has the most money? Who has the least money? Put them in order. Start with the greatest, which means the largest amount. Pause the video and do that now. Okay, so who has more money, Sam or Charles? Sam has £2.38. Charles has £3.12. Who has more? I'm hoping you said Charles. Charles. B, who has more money, Sam or Lulu? So Sam has £2.38. Lulu has £2.41. Looking at those pennies, who has more pennies? What's bigger, 41 or 38? 41, so Lulu. Who has less money, Charles or Lulu? So Charles has £3.12, Lulu has £2.41, so Lulu has less because £2 is less than £3. Who has the most money? Charles, because he has the most pounds, £3. Who has the least money? Well, out of the other two, Sam and Lulu, we already know that Lulu has more, so Sam has the least. So we've just answered this question already. Start with the greatest. We know that's Charles. We've just written it. We know that Sam has the least. And therefore Lulu is in the middle. Well done if you got those right. Well done with our comparing money today. And I will see you soon for another maths lesson. Bye everyone.